Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your December general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Sagittarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to set the energy for you guys and see if any meditation messages are coming through. But if you just want to get straight to the point, get to the card pull, open up the comments and you'll find the pinned comment below with the timestamps. All right, Sagittarius, let's tune in. Okay, first I saw like a campfire. It looked like a fire pit, maybe even a bonfire. And it looked like it was definitely like in a camping ground. So maybe someone I'm tuning into likes to go camping, or the person you're interested in does. And then I see like someone walking up and like popping open a beer and handing it to me. And then I look up and I saw like an owl like watching. And it almost kind of gave me that feeling like with the owls, like, are they hitting on me, owl? Like, do you know it? Like, can you tell me? Because I don't know. I don't know how to read these signs. And it's like the owl is kind of just like, you know. And so I wonder if this is like the type of person where you guys are in like the same friend groups and like maybe you've had something before, but it keeps falling out, or maybe there's like a crush developing between the two of you. And it's like they're doing things that are pretty normal, but you feel like a chemistry with it, or you feel intensity. And you really hope it's not just one-sided. You hope that's just not all in your mind. And I saw someone with, what do you call it? Stubble? Like, you know, just kind of growing out of beardness or haven't shaved in some time. And I saw someone wearing a beanie and they were like filming on social media being outside. And they have a really cute smile. Maybe just thinking of them makes you smile, Sagittarius, like the crush is for real. And you wanted to know if this is something that's possible, that can happen. Someone has like tan skin. And I'm almost feeling for someone out there like Hispanic heritage. Obviously not for everyone. But wow, I want to know too, Sagittarius. Let's dive in and see what this all means. If I can answer your questions in regards to this. Do they feel the same way? I feel like that's what you want to know, ultimately. Tell me more about this energy. Maybe they bought you a drink before and you were wondering if that was like anything. If it was just friendly or something more. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius, Spirit. What is this energy surrounding Sagittarius in December? Cassette. Interesting. And it says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Ooh, okay. So someone here, and maybe it's even both of you with each other, are like replaying moments, replaying conversations, looking at text messages, trying to analyze, trying to make out if there's anything you're missing, anything that could help fill you in. But I gotta say, like, maybe this is just the time to ask. Maybe it's just the time to talk it out, and someone's like, oh no, like I need to know first before I put myself out there like that. And with the cassette, someone could be in the music industry, could be a musician as a hobby, plays an instrument, used to be in a band, like in the past maybe for someone. But yeah, I think it's like, okay, maybe I've seen this before, or I felt similar before. I don't want to make the same mistakes. I don't want to make the same assumptions. And you're trying to like see if it's just something you're assuming or projecting or imagining, or if it's something really real here. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the feeling's mutual, Sagittarius. Like they feel like that little chemistry between the two of you. And maybe even with the cassette, if this is someone you've already had a thing with in the past, but like old feelings are starting to stir up again, like you don't know if you should go for it. You don't know if it would just, like, if it didn't work out in the past, why would it now? But these feelings are kind of starting to arise again. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. Lonely. Okay. And we have isolated, alienated, and friendless. The only reason why I was kind of smirking a bit is because I feel like it's been a while since someone has got some. And they're wondering maybe if it's because they've been single for so long, like this is just making them extra turned on, extra wanting this. And so someone wants to make sure that all these feelings here are not just from being lonely. But, you know, this is someone who's a lot more introverted, and maybe Sagittarius, that's why it's kind of been taking them some time to open up fully. I do feel this is, you know, whether it's you or them or even both of you, like being single for so long, someone could feel like they're a little bit rusty with reaching out, with flirting. But yeah, I kind of get this sense too with this lonely energy that, you just kind of want this like love to happen, and you're wondering if going to the past or just going for this person, if it's for the right reasons. And I wonder too, you know, if this energy that is outside of you that I'm tapping into, connecting with, they feel a little awkward. They feel a little bit like, I don't know, they've been withdrawing a little bit more. So if you guys are from like the same friendship groups, like they haven't been going out with your friends as much, or and you've missed seeing them there, and you're wondering if there's something wrong even because they've been isolating a bit. I almost feel Virgo energy with this, or even Capricorn energy as well. Maybe even Scorpio for some of you guys. Tell me more. Oh, but Sagittarius, look at this. I'm so excited by just the thought of you. Huh. So what's up? What's up then? You know, because like I feel this is how both of you feel with each other. You're just afraid to take the first move. But again, maybe it's just because like something's happened in the past already. Maybe it's just because like you're in the same friendships and friend groups and you don't want to ruin that friendship. But like this person's definitely crushing on you too, Sagittarius. And okay, with that whole friendship group thing, ugh, throat chakra all over the place. They may be like, especially for some of you guys, if you dated their friend before and it didn't work out, like they don't want to break like bro code or girl code as far as like venturing in that, but they can't help but feel this way towards you, Sagittarius, or vice versa. But yeah, I think both of you have these like crushes on each other, and it does feel like crush. I don't feel like it's like passionately deeply in love, but feelings, and even if it has been something from the past, it's starting to bubble. Like I'm literally seeing like champagne bubbles or like apple cider bubbles. Like the bubbling is happening, and it's not one-sided, and you're not crazy, and it's not just you, right? All right, let's get into the tarot. With the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Sagittarius? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Weirdly, I saw like wool socks in my mind's eye, so that could be someone's go-to, especially in the northern hemisphere. It's getting a little bit colder. Oh my goodness. These cards are being wild right now. Sagittarius. I almost called you Gemini. There could be a cross-watching Gemini right now. Someone with strong Gemini in their chart. Yeah. Some of you guys definitely have a past with this person. And it could have even been years ago, but still. Or even like, for some of you, it's like you are their best friend's ex or something. And that's kind of what has been tripping them up too. Wow, yeah, but they want to come clean, or they want to get very clear, but they're afraid of getting rejected if they make that assumption, or if they come forward and say it, they're afraid you would be like, what? No, I don't like you like that, and friend zone them almost. But bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. This is Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or someone with strong Gemini in their chart, but they've been thinking about this as much as you have, Sagittarius. And there you guys are kind of linked up in the mental state. There are 2 9s here. Your birthday could be December 9th, December 19th, perhaps November 29th for some of you guys. But yeah, this has been really messing with them, Sagittarius. They have been kind of up at night, like looking through your social media or thinking about you, or having a video that you guys took at like some sort of summer event or summer vacation that you had. Like it looked like a group thing, like you guys all gone Airbnb or something like that. But they like definitely watch what they can and like reminisce and think about it a lot. But they kind of feel powerless in that, which is interesting. They kind of feel like, again, whether it's the past has already happened, so there's no way you'd be open to it now, or like, what if they don't feel the same? I've been single for so long, like it just feels very new to them or different for them. And they're worried if they're kind of like awkward around you. They're worried if they like, I don't know, it's something like I'm seeing something in someone's teeth, like doing something embarrassing in front of you, or they just overthink every interaction with you, Sagittarius, just like you do maybe with them. Someone likes to sleep with their top off, or maybe in the nude, or just in their underwear. Let's get into it. How they feel about you is the 9 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. So they definitely like, you probably caught them staring at you a couple times, Sagittarius. And then they like quickly avert their eyes, but they can't help but watch you. They love the way you dress. They love your style. They love the way you do your hair. They love the way you do your makeup. Some of you guys are into fashion, whether that's like a hobby of yours or you work in like the fashion industry even. I'm hearing Nordstrom Rack for someone out there. But I feel with this 9 of Pentacles energy, yeah, they do feel like you have it all. You have everything going for you. You're a whole snack. And they somehow feel like that's out of reach though. What they think about you and think about this connection is judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I also feel Scorpio energy with this card personally for me as a reader. When I first picked this up, I felt like they're hoping you'll make the first move. You'll be the first to hit them up and ask them, for those of you who haven't done that yet. And others of you where it's like, you sent that message, or you sent something that you would definitely take as like an obvious hit or move on. Like they fumbled the ball. They like were kind of caught off guard and messed it up, and they're afraid that they missed that chance, that they blew it in that way. Now I heard a whistle, really interestingly. That could be just confirmation for someone, but with judgment here, if that's not so much the case, I also kind of feel if there's that friendship group situation, you know, being a friend's ex or whatever, like they're afraid they're going to get called out. They're afraid they're going to be judged for having anything with you, Sagittarius, for having a romance with you when it's like off limits. Yeah, it just feels that way. And with this Judgment card here, I feel like if this is someone from your past, Sagittarius, or that you used to have a thing with a long time ago, like, they do recognize that these feelings that are resurfacing for you again are happening for a reason. They feel like it's divine timing is finally right now where it wasn't before, and that this could be their opportunity to go for it if they build the courage to do so. But you're not going to wait around forever, and I think they know that. So there's like a sense of like, hello, do it. What are you waiting for? But there's other things that could be adding up in this that is making them hesitant to do so. What they like the most about you is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. Personally, you could have a Taurus moon, a Taurus rising, or Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. You are very insightful. You're very deep. You are someone that likes to have deep conversations, eye-opening conversations. You are someone who's very well studied. You may have traveled abroad for school and gotten your degree abroad. I don't know why Spirit's bringing that up, but it may mean something to some of you guys. Simply, you could be just very spiritual, have spiritual deep conversations that open their eyes a lot. Like, they never thought of those things until you brought it up, Sagittarius. You are someone of influence, maybe. So again, some of you could have like a social media following or be known in your community or even on a bigger scale than that. And they could find that a little bit intimidating, but very powerful as well. Especially with the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles, some of you can own your own business or own your own company or have a successful online business like Etsy or something like that for some of you. But with the Hierophant, you just have an impact on a lot of people. You have influence on a lot of people. And they see that through the same friend group or that influence you've always had on them, definitely. You're always very wise. You know what to say to help people through their hardest times as well. And I'm even seeing like some sort of passage tattooed onto someone, whether that's like religious or spiritual, but it was like a passage that would always help you, that you wanted to get tatted on you. There's also someone out there that likes to wear like a dress or a skirt with the slit on the side. And if that's you, they always thought it was really sexy when they saw you wearing that. But what they don't like about you is the Six of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. So again, if you guys already have that past. And I feel like for some of you, if it is like that friendship thing, like, yeah, they may like you and you're the ex of the friend that they've been best friends with since they were kids or something like that, or had a long-term friendship over that they're afraid could get ruined. Or maybe that's how they feel about you, Sagittarius. Like, this all started off as friends you met like 6 months ago, 6 years ago, even June for some of you guys, I'm hearing. So it could be like a Gemini or a Cancer you're dealing with, but like, they don't want to ruin what you guys have already built up. They don't want to make things awkward. So I feel like that's a big part of what's going on in their mind, and the conflict over their feelings for you and thinking of what they should do about it is, you know, the past repeating itself, or the past not working, or, you know, something to do with someone they've been friends with or care about for a long time that would be hurt by you two being together. Definitely. You could be much younger than them as well, Sagittarius, I'm seeing for some of you guys. really weirdly, I don't know why, but it's like, I don't want to take advantage. So it's like, or they think it would be weird with the age difference, or again, if like both of you are in a lonely place, you don't want to like, they don't want to like create any sort of like trauma bond or just giving in because you guys are lonely. What they like the most about this connection is the Four of Swords. Libra energy, interesting. So yeah, this person's a lone wolf, or maybe you are Sagittarius, you like to do things your way. Definitely I feel I'm picking up on someone that lives alone but likes it and likes to have their own space. And maybe, you know, you guys could work out in that way where you're both kind of independent. You like to do your own thing. You like to kind of take time to yourself. But I'm also seeing for some of you, like they're able to crash at your house, like sleep on the couch or have like a little futon bed made out for them. And that could have been really recently. And they liked that night they had over with you, even if nothing happened romantic. That was a good step. They kind of figure, or they still think about that night that they spent the night at your house, or vice versa, whatever, right? I kind of want to clarify this Four of Swords. Tell me more about this Four of Swords for Sagittarius. Three of Cups. Ooh. So what I'm kind of getting from this combination here is that like so far, even if both of you are picking up on these feelings for one another, or you kind of feel the crush energy, like it hasn't disrupted your friendship, or like your friend group hasn't picked up on it around you. It seems as if everything's just as normal and nothing's going on, and you've been able to hang out and get along, and it hasn't been weird. That's kind of what I get with that. And then Page of Cups. Yeah, they've been able to keep, they think, whether it's true or not, they think they've been able to keep their feelings a bit hidden and make it look a lot more friendship casual. But really, the crush is there, Sagittarius. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. What they don't like about this connection is the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. So I kind of feel like messing everything up, ruining friendships over this, or, you know, from the past, like it already didn't happen. That's something you wouldn't be able to get over. This is their, you know, what they think maybe perhaps, and what's been done has been done. But again, like for some of you where you may have felt like you did put yourself out there, and again, for whatever reason, I don't think it's because they didn't like you or didn't want this. It was just more of like caught off guard, or again, if there's a friend thing involved, like they're afraid from not giving you the reaction that was truthful, that would show that they were interested. They're afraid they messed that up as well. And there's no way you would put yourself out there again. Highest hopes is the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. I feel like they want to have a conversation with you that's like private. Like if you guys are like out somewhere and they pull you aside, they want to be direct with you. They want to know the truth. I think both of you do, honestly, but it's still scary for both of you on either side. And if they realize they can't have you again, whether it's you're off limits, whether, you know, they just feel like there would be no way if the past didn't work, like they would try their hardest to just be cool, calm, collected with you, to show no emotion if they feel like there is no way they could have you. But it'd be very hard for them. And maybe even for some of you, it would go from like hanging out all the time to like not hearing much from them. And, you know, that's just them trying to protect themselves from growing their feelings for you, Sagittarius, just keeping things casual, keeping things business, keeping things, you know, disconnected in a way. Deepest fears is Page of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. If this is a past person, they feel like there's nothing that they could do to redeem themselves or to fix the past, even if the feelings for you are still strong. There's nothing they could do to make up for it. I kind of feel with this Page of Pentacles here. But yeah, maybe if like you felt like you put yourself out there and they didn't, you know, accept it, they're afraid like that rejection is going to stay with you forever, Sagittarius, and you're just not going to try again. And that was their one moment they could have gone for it and they blew it. But I also kind of feel with this Page of Pentacles, like ruining what they have. Ruining a friendship that they have with maybe someone you used to date, ruining the friendship that you two have together. That's something that they don't want to lose. It's scary for them to think that they could lose that. And someone has a cartilage piercing too, I'm seeing. Maybe just got it done or always had it. I don't know. All right, Sagittarius, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen from now to end of the month, you need to be aware of, know of. Are they going to go for it, or is it just all going to fade away? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Pull some more Oracle Tarot cards, just dive deeper into this. If you still have questions, let's get those answered now. And to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Sagittarius, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, confirmation, and guidance that you're looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.